Welcome to your heart opening class. Today, we're going to release all the tension around our shoulders or mentally around our heart so we could open up to new experience and open up for love, the self-love that we have towards ourselves and also share our heart with others. We're going to start with some breathing exercise, hands onto the knees. We're going to inhale, bring the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale first, heart opening, roll the shoulder back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, peel the heart open. Two more, inhale, shoulders towards the ears. Open up the chest and open up your heart. One more, shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, open chest and open heart. Slowly closing your eyes. Find stillness. Your mind is going to guide you to different places. Anchor the attention by observing the breath. How does the air come in and out? What's the temperature? What's the humidity of the air that you are breathing in? Finding stillness, tuning inside. We're going to say goodbye to our monkey mind, training it to tune inwards. Yogic breath. Inhale, expand the belly for 2, 3, 4. Exhale, contract the belly for 2, 3, 4. Deeply in and deeply out. 5 more breaths. When we find stillness and anchor our attention onto the breath, we give our mind a well-deserved break. We anchor our breath. We anchor our mind. We anchor the body to arrive fully onto the mat for an hour of your yoga practice, your act of self-love, stabilizing our attention, releasing stress from our body, spending time with your body and finding stillness. One last big breath in. Deep, long exhale. Intention setting. Today's class is heart opening. What does it mean for you? Is it letting go of things that no longer serve you? Or opening up your heart to new possibilities? Or seeing things in a different perspective? With the intention in mind, we're going to sing 3 Om to start the class. Deep inhale. Om. second. Deep inhale. One more deep inhale. Relax the breath, feeling the remaining vibration. Gently open up your eyes. We'll start with some shoulders opening and neck roll. Tip your fingers onto the side. Inhale, stretch your hands further away and slowly bring it up towards the sky. Look towards the sky. Exhale, flip the palms the other way. Stretch your fingertips as further away as possible. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Inhale, lifting the right hand to 3 p.m., left hand straight. Then you're going to bend the elbows. See if you can grab hold on the outer shoulders. So, yes, try to bring the neck back to center and press the head against the head. So that's a more advanced option, or you could just bend the right elbow, lift the left hand up and press the right hand onto the left elbow. Open up the chest. Gosha, open it. Yes, head up. Deeply in and deeply out. Release the hands the other side. Bending the right elbow, lengthen the left arm, and press the right elbows back. Deeply in. Taylor, press the head up. Yeah, yes. One more in. And now release, and right hand on top of the left. Give yourself a really good hug. Walk the fingertips onto the back and squeeze the elbows down and hug yourself. Feeling your first hug of self-love. Open up, stretch out the arms, and this time left hands on top of the right. Walk the fingertips towards the back and squeeze the elbows down. Open up the fingers, feeling the warmth onto the heart. Starting to cultivate our self-love. Imagine you're putting a little seed in the soil. And release the hands, elbows up. And open up the shoulders. Simple neck roll, changing the crossing of the legs. And the other knees down. Tip your fingers onto the side. Inhale, chin towards the chest. Exhale towards the left. Inhale up. Exhale towards the right. Draw really big circles in and out. In and out. Changing direction, chin towards the chest. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale, left, draw really big neck circles. The more you walk the fingertips further away, the deeper you will feel. One last circle in and out. Inhale, coming back to center. Inhale, raise the hands up towards the sky. Left arm to straight, right elbows hook. Making sure that you're not hooking onto the elbows. You'll get a deeper stretch if you hook on the upper arm and stretch the hands further away. Yes. Press the shoulders down, both hands straightly in. File and straighten the right, left hands. Yes, open up the fingers. Beautiful. Open up the hands onto the other side. Left hand straight, right arm hook and lengthen. Straight elbows, really feel the traction. You could deepen the stretch by turning your head onto the shoulders. Amazing. Release the arms. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up towards the sky, V shape. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 90-degree press the elbows back to open up the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen, hands up. Feeling the length of the torso of the spine. Exhale, cactus again. Tiny bit, open up the chest and head up. One more time. Inhale, stretch the hands up. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, peel the heart up. Beautiful. Release the body. Coming to your cat-cow position. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to do a preparation pose, just internal elbow rotation. Exhale, roll the elbows back. Inhale, roll the elbows pointing towards the fingers. Exhale, rolling it back. One more. Inhale, rolling the elbows pointing towards the fingers. This is how you need to stay in your cat-cow. Then peel the heart forward, open up the chest, holding it here for one breath in. And exhale, hold, open up the chest and arch your back even more. One more breath in. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, and lower back. 5 rounds of cat-cow, internal elbow rotation. Inhale, arch the back, open up the chest. Look up towards the ceiling, peel the heart forward. Exhale, press the chin towards the chest, curl the upper back, mid back, lower back, pull belly button in towards the spine. Really press the chin towards the chest, press it down deeply and open up the chest, arch the spine, peel the heart forward, chin up. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, and lower back. Beautiful, girls. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Coming back to neutral, we're going to put our feet together, open up our knees, mat width distant apart. Slowly sit back to a child pose with active shoulder stretch. Checkpoint 1. Can you make sure that your hands is parallel to the shoulders? Then you're going to lift the palms up, only tippy fingers onto the mat to stretch the arms out. You could lower the forehead onto the mat. There's a straight line from the lifted palms to the forearm, elbows, upper arm. This is also parallel to the length of our spine. So you are trying to form the longest, most elongated straight line from the tip of the palms to the bottom of the spine. One more in and out. Join our hands together in prayer position, still in child pose. Bend the elbows, slide the elbows as further away as possible, and press the armpit down, feeling the upper arm opening deeply. Open up the armpit, open up the shoulder blade so we could open up the chest later on. One more in and out. Beautiful. Coming back towards the center in neutral position. We're going to sit on our hips, making sure that your knees are pat. We are going to have knees width apart. Walk to fingers pointing forward. Walk to open up the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up deeply. In. Fallen. And deeply out. Press the knees down. The last breath, you're going to lift the hips up and open up the chest even more. Use your thighs. Press the knees down. And release, coming back towards the center. Walk the hands back. Stay in child pose for one breath. Lengthen the lower back. Lengthen the spine and release the shoulders. One more breath in. And out. Coming to your first downward facing dog. Before you go, come to a tabletop position. I want you to open up your palms. Spread your palms as wide as possible. Now, knees hip width apart. Tuck the toes, then slowly bend the knees. Everyone, you will remain deeply bent knees, but we will learn to lengthen our chest to press our hands down. Beautiful. Fallen, bend your knees more, press the chest down. Fallen, hands forward. Taylor, press the shoulders down, lengthen the chest, then only now lengthen the legs. You could walk your feet back a tiny bit, Fallen. Yes. Beautiful, Gosha, beautiful, Mike. Really open up the chest in your downward dog. Whenever you realize that you're not in straight lines for your upper body, you bend your knees and press the hips back, press the shoulders down. Now press the thighs back and lengthen the spine, hips up, deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. You're welcome to walk your feet to warm up your hamstring or stay in stillness. Option 1, stay in your child pose for the next 3 breaths. And option 2, stay in downward dog. Option 2, come to a child pose. Listen to the body. A very important principle of self-love is to listen to the body. One more in. And out. Slowly coming back to a tabletop position. Shorten the hands. Beautiful. We are going to do leg lift. So inhale, arch your back, open up the chest, lifting, tucking both toes, then lifting the right leg back, straight lines. Exhale, curl the upper back, mid back, lower back, bring the knees towards the chest. Inhale, arch up, bring the legs up. This time, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, lower back, curling in. One more. Inhale, arch and lengthen. Lifting the right hand up. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, lower back. Knees off the mat, elbows touching the knees. One last inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curling in. Coming back to neutral position, readjusting the position. Tuck the toes. We're going to start with inhale, arch our back like a normal cat-cow. Then lift our right leg up, just straight legs. Press a huge back. And exhale, curl the body, right knee off towards the chest. Inhale, legs up. Point your toes and open up the chest. Exhale, curling in. Beautiful. Last two. Inhale, stretch your legs up. Lift the left hand up. Look front towards your hands. And exhale, right knee into the sky to the middle of the chest and touching the elbows. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Beautiful. Taylor, kick your legs up more. And exhale, curl. Coming back towards the center for one breath, readjusting the position. Then we are going to inhale, left leg up. Stretch it up. Open up the right hand up, holding it here. Then bringing the right hand back, bending the left leg. Hold onto the feet. Kick your legs as high as possible. This is most important, a chest opening. So chest up, look front. Use your legs to kick back and up. One more. And use your core. And out, coming to a child pose for one breath. Release the shoulders, release the hips, feeling the amazing opening that you have just built in the body. Beautiful. Slowly coming back towards the neutral position, tabletop. Tuck your toes. Internal elbow rotation so you're more stable. If you want to, you can move the right hand towards the middle a tiny bit. Then when you are ready, we are going to lift the right leg up. Stretch it up, 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 up. Lifting the left hands. Then slowly bring the hands back, bend the feet and kick up. It's a chest opening, so look up. Use the feet to kick back and up. Beautiful. Just one more breath. Kick it highest as possible. Fallon, you can do it. Yes, beautiful. Gosha. Beautiful, Mark. Beautiful, Taylor. And release. Coming back to your child pose. Amazing job, girls. All of you are beautiful. It's really, the pose just now is really good to open up the chest, but also open up our hips so you may feel it in your child pose. One more in. And out. Amazing job. Slowly rolling up and come to your downward dog for 3 breaths. Or come to child pose for 3 breaths. Totally up to you. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. One more in. And out. Look towards your hands. Walk both feet forward to a forward fold. Then slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. We are coming to the flow part of the class. We're going to have feet together. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Open up the chest. Exhale, hinges from the hips coming forward. Feet hip width distant apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands just below the shin and lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Hands onto the mat, big step, left feet back, left knees down. Tippy fingers onto the mat, open up the chest. You should feel the left hip opening, right thighs opening. Putting both of your hands onto the right knee. Just check your alignment. Do you need to move the front feet to make sure that it's 90 degrees? Yes, beautiful. Fala, move your feet forward more. Yes, lean forward. If you have any irritation onto the left knee, pat it. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, open up our chest, lengthen our spine. Pull the belly button in, pelvis in, corset the lower back. Then exhale, coming to mini back bend. Inhale, center. When we do back bend, Mike, or like everyone should learn, you really need to corset your body to lengthen up. If not, we're going to dump all of the tension onto the lower back. So this is healthier. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lengthen the body, hands up. Pull the belly button in, pelvis in, holding this, thinking of going up, and exhale back. So you feel the length in your lower back while you're bending. Amazing job. Hands onto the mat, really good job. Then we're going to walk our hands back to stretch our right thighs. So flex the right toes, coming to a half split. We're going to do it 3 times. Inhale, coming forward. Really let your hips sink. Exhale, walking the hands back. Flex the right feet. Pull the right hip back and left hip forward. Straighten the legs, Fallon. Wiggle the feet forward. Yes. This is where your correct stand should be. Inhale, coming forward. Lean forward, yes. And exhale back, beautiful girls. Feeling the space that you are building. Inhale forward. And this time, move both hands onto the inside, stepping the right feet out. And turning the right feet 45 degrees out. Then you're in your lizard pose. Lean forward, feeling the hips opening. This is really good for the lower back. Try to release your lower back more. Let your hips sinking down. Beautiful. If any one of you want to go deeper, come to your elbows. My hips are so tight that I won't be able to come down. But yes, you could come to your elbows if your body allows you to, making sure that your lower back is lengthened. Fallon, come back up to open up the chest. Yes. Fallon, step your knees, feet a bit forward. It should be next to your hands. Yes. One more in. And out, holding the pose. We are going to move the left hands more towards the middle of the mat. We're going to inhale, lift the right hand up, circle the arms. See if we can bend our left knee and grab hold of the left toes just for one breath. Open up the chest. In and out, slowly coming back up. Step yourself back to a child pose. Open knees, child pose. So knees hip width is apart, toes together. To go deeper, we're going to lift our body up. Then we're going to roll the calf out and sit it down. Then stretch our body forward. Release the hands. Observe if there's any difference on the left or the right. What is the deepest release that you feel on the hips? Maybe the thighs, maybe even the calf or the lower back. How does your body feel? We have done quite some heart opening move just now. How does it feel in your heart space? Our heart chakra is called Anahata. It's green in color. Imagine this green energy flowing around our body, deepening the inhale and deepening our exhale. Our heart chakra, it's linked to the air element. If you let go of the holding or hiding your heart, you have space for the air element, for the energy to come in. Beautiful. Slowly walking yourself up. Tuck your toes and push yourself to a downward facing dog. One breath in and out. Look towards your hands, stepping the left feet forward. Right feet exactly where they are. Left feet parallel to your hands. Then drop your right knee. Fallon, you need a bigger stand. Lean your hips forward. I want all of you to press the left big toes down. Yes, see how when you press the left big toes down, how does it activate your left leg and give you a deeper hamstring, thigh stretch. The more you lean forward, the more opening is the right hip. Then moving both hands on top of the left knee. Just check your alignment. It's your knee at 90 degrees or bigger. Gosha, step the leg forward. Taylor, step the leg forward. Max, step the leg forward. Deeply in, yes. And deeply out. We're going to inhale, hands up towards the sky, lengthen up, doing something different this time. When we exhale, we're going to go to eagle arm. Right elbows on top of the left. Bend the arms and press the back of your hands together. Squeeze the elbows down towards the chest, feeling your shoulders opening. Then pulling the belly button in, pelvis in. We're going to inhale, lengthen up the spine. Exhale, coming to a mini back bend. Raise the elbows up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open up the chest. Interlace the hands behind our back. Inhale, lengthen and open up the chest. Exhale, stay. Lift the elbows up, open up the shoulders more. One more in. Exhale, frame the front feet. We are going to feet stay exactly where it is. Walk the hands back and straighten the left leg. Press the knees down Yes. If you realize that your legs are not straight, what you could do is wiggle. Wiggle until your leg is straight. Yes. Micro movement. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Beautiful. Inhale, walk the body forward. Press the left big toe strongly down onto the mat. So you activated the thighs and feel the stretch. Then exhale, walk the hands back. Flex the feet, feeling. This is anti-desk. Inhale forward. If you have been sitting at the office all day, our hips are generally closed. So this should feel really good to open it up. Exhale back. One last one. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward again. Your left foot, it's in this line, but walk it slightly out to the edge of the mat, then turn the left foot 45 degrees. Both hands into the middle, inside the legs. Yes. I want you to open up the chest. If it means that you need to come to tippy fingers, then come to tippy fingers. So this lizard pose is not just a hip opening, but also a chest opening. I have a trick. Sometimes if my fingers are tired, I come to a fist and put the fist onto the mat. Whatever that feels good. Breathe in and exhale. Send the exhale to open up the left hip. Deeply in. If you want to go deeper without collapsing the chest, you could have your elbows down. My flexibility won't allow me to do so, but if you can, be my guest. Beautiful, lengthen the chest. Making sure that your feet is in the same line as your hands. One more in. And out. Beautiful. I want you to come to a downward dog. So wiggle the left feet back. Push back to a 3-breath downward dog. Lengthen the spine. When you're in your downward dog, we're going to learn how to lengthen up our upper body and our thighs. So we are going to inhale, lift the heels up. Really just on your toes, heels super up in your downward dog. Then push your hips up. When you have your heels up, you could push your hips up as high as possible. Then keeping the position of the hips, lower down the heels. Try not to lower down the hips too much. Yes, feeling the length in the whole body, downward dog. It's a very difficult pose to learn because it opens up our chest, lengthen our spine, open up our hips, open up our hamstring, open up our heels. There's so many benefits in your downward dog. So we'll slowly train our body to reap all the benefit. Beautiful. Dropping your knees, come to any type of child pose. You have just done really strong hips and chest opening. So just let your body relax. I want to teach you a lower back massage. So if you're in your child pose, you could form knuckles onto the fingers and just rub the lower back, or just run your hands around your hips. This is just to signal our brain to relax, our body, telling the muscle in our lower back and our hips to relax. Or you could really apply pressure onto your knuckles or onto your fingers to massage your lower back. Imagine this green energy from the tip of the fingers, this self-love massaging your lower back or your hips, coming in touch with the muscle and instantly release it. Chemically, biologically, when we feel touch, we actually stimulate the love hormones in our brain. So it's not only about getting hugs from other people. Like massaging yourself is a really beautiful act of self-love. 3 more breaths in. Thinking about your intention. What is the intention at the beginning of the practice? How can you move in the next round that helps to realize your intention? Beautiful. Slowly raising the body up. Seated on your hips. We are coming to camel, but I want to explain how to do a proper camel. This is the wrong demonstration. A lot of people were just like, oh, we're just going to have our hands back. When I have my hands back, notice my pelvis. You really need to push your pelvis out, because to open up your heart, if you don't press the pelvis out, the pressure is onto your lower back. If you corset the body, meaning you pull the belly button in, imagine there's a piece of paper in between the two butt cheek, and we squeeze the butt cheek together to hold a piece of paper. Let's just do this movement. Come onto your knees. We're going to squeeze an imaginary paper in between your butt cheek. So number one, lengthen the spine. Pull the belly button in. Now squeeze the butt cheek together and relax. One more time. Pull the belly button in, pelvis in. Squeeze the butt cheek together and relax. This is what you will need to do. Second, when you go to camel, a common issue, it's number one, you're not corseting, so we learned this. Number two, it's you're really relying on your hands. This is going to add too much pressure on the shoulders without proper engaging. So the technique that we're going to use is we're going to like high five each other. So your hands is in two high five. You're going to put the high five onto the butt. So rather than holding the hips, the reason why we do this is because our fingers can naturally go crawl like a Thai dance girl. So when you go back, just watch first. If you just have your hands onto your waist, you could bend so much and you're not engaging the pelvis and the body. But if you have your hands up as close to the spine as possible, you're going to really press the palms when you bend back. So this is going to give us a more healthier camel pose. Secondly, when you do this, rather than pushing the elbows out, try to hide the elbows behind the back. So let's only do the elbows bit. So fingers pointing up. Now press the elbows back together and open up the chest. Yes. Can you already feel the chest opening? And relax. Chicken wings out. Chicken wings together, squeeze it together and relax. So let's come to a back bend. Before we do it, Taylor, I saw your wrist. So let's do a wrist rotation. So press the hands forward, then rotate to 9 p.m., 3 p.m., rotate it down and squeeze into a fist, turning it the other way. Open up the fingers, feet strongly. And feet together, open up. Feet together, open up. Feet together, open up. Now just draw a really big wrist circle. Notice I bring my fingers onto it too. And onto the other side. Then let's try to have our camel pose. Tuck the knees, hip width distance apart. Tuck the toes. Hands in a high five shape and put it underneath your waist. If just for Taylor, you could turn your hands 45 degrees out so it's less pressure onto your wrists. Or if this is way too much, then come to it. Number one, pull the belly button in, inhale. Number two, squeeze the imaginary paper in between the butt cheek and slowly bend back. Open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Look up towards the sky. Pelvis forward. My pelvis is on top of my knees. And release, coming to child pose. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Observe how does your body feel when we do a proper camel pose. If any of your wrist is feeling the pressure, you're going to walk your hands further away in a cup shape, in like a Spider-Man shape, and down. Then you're going to rotate the wrist on your mat, left and right. One more, in and out. Slowly coming back. Come to a tabletop position. Point the hands at 6 p.m. towards you. Open up the palms. And exhale, sit back, stretching your wrists. Inhale forward, turn your hands outside. Left hands to 9 p.m., right hand to 3 p.m. and stretch back. Coming back up, turn the mid fingertips touching each other. Open up the palms and stretch back. Beautiful. Coming to our peak pose again, our camel pose. So rather than thinking about coming back, when you are bringing your elbows together and squeezing the butt cheek together, you naturally come back. So notice on that. So checkpoint 1, tuck the toes underneath the, tuck the toes. Knees hip width distance apart. Checkpoint 2, hands in high five, put the hands onto the lower back. Checkpoint 3, squeeze the elbows together to open up the chest. Checkpoint 4, inhale, pull the belly button in. Checkpoint 5, press the hips forward and squeeze the butt cheek together, holding a piece of paper. Look up towards the sky. File and press the hips out deeply. And Mike, come back up and elbows together more. So you're engaging your lower back. Yes. Press the pelvis out and slowly coming up to your child pose. Then we're going to go to the last round. Chest opening. How does your body feel right now? Which part of your body do you feel more space? When we are kids, we go to the playground, we climb the trees, there's no fear, there's no concern, no consequences, just living in the power of now. When we are in an adult, we start to think about, ooh, am I doing this right? Ooh, I don't know if this is the most effective, if I should do this. Open up the chest. Go to a playground today. Play like a little kids. When you open up the chest, you change the perspective, how you look at things, and you open up your heart to new possibility. When we live our life without thinking whether this is right or wrong, how do I look in front of people? We are fully enjoying the present, fully embracing this power of now. We are living 100% authentic to ourselves. One more in. And out, slowly rolling your body back one last time. Tuck your toes underneath. Raise the body up, hips on top of your knees. The temptation is to not bring the elbows back. So bring the elbows back. So point the hands out, lower back. Your bottom of your palms should be where your butt cheek is. The base of the fingers is your underwear line. Then right now, everyone, can you bring your elbows together? Bring your elbows together more. You can do it. Yes, Mark, you can do it. Bring your elbows together. When I see from the front, my elbows is completely high. Yes. Then next checkpoint, inhale, lengthen up the chest. Prepare for this openness. Pull the belly button in, butt cheek in, and press the pelvis forward. Squeeze the elbows together. Chin up, feeling this amazing chest opening. Lower back opening. Squeeze the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows and the back together even more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release and come to your last child pose. How does it feel when we take the time to do camel, to open up our chest while the whole body is open? Did you realize just now that your chest is open? Your shoulders is engaged and open. Your pelvis is pulling forward, so you open up the front of the body. There's so many places that you are lengthening and opening. Beautiful. One more deep inhale. Imagine this green light from your heart chakra growing stronger and stronger. Opening up your heart. Embrace the true self. Saying hello to self-love, saying goodbye to self-doubt. Amazing job. For the last 5 minutes, we're going to lie on our back, preparing for Savasana. We're going to come to a spinal twist. So, left knee onto the chest. Breathing in. Using the right hand to bring the left knee across, left hand straight at 9 p.m. and turn the head to look at the left hands. Making sure that your left shoulders is onto the mat. Because in this way, you are initiating the twist from the top of the spine, your left shoulders, to the left mid back, left lower back, left hip, and left thighs. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Hold the pose and straighten your left leg. Flex the toes just for one breath, feeling the hamstring. And relax, coming back to the center. Hug yourself, both knees onto the chest. Give yourself a good hug and squeeze the knees towards the chest. Onto the other side, left leg straight and right knee onto the chest. Using your right hand, bringing the left hands, bringing the right knee over. Right hands to 3 p.m. Making sure that your right shoulders is on the mat. Deeply in and deeply out. Release your right thighs. Release your right hips. Release your right lower back. Letting your twists go deeper. One more in and exhale. Straighten your right leg, feeling the hamstring opening. One more in. Flex and straighten the right leg. The more you do it, flex the right toe, straighten up the right leg to feel the hamstring stretch. Then slowly coming back towards the center, coming to a happy baby. Bend the knees towards the chest, grab hold of the feet. The more you press the knees towards the mat, the deeper you are going to feel. You're welcome to stay in stillness, so wiggle left and right. Deepening your inhale and deepening your exhale. One more in and out. We'll do something different. Join two fingers to hook your big toes. Straighten up your legs and just do a hamstring stretch. Or if the toes is too much, grab your hands onto the back of the calf and just straighten the legs. This will release the hamstring, but also the lower back. Or now give yourself a hug. Hug your knees towards the chest, or hug your calf towards the chest. Then release the body. Coming to your Savasana. Cover up yourself. If you are cold, if you are not, just come to a relaxing position. Feet close to the edge of the mat. Turning out. Hands by the side of the body, palms facing up. Relax. You deserve this Savasana after all the heart opening move. Relax your toes. Relax the feet. Relax your ankle. Relax your calf. Relax your knees. Relax the thighs. Relax the hips. Relax the lower back. Relax the mid back. Relax the upper back. Relax the belly button. Relax the rib cage. Relax the chest and feeling the opening of your heart. Relax the collarbones. Relax the back of your neck. Relax the front of your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your cheekbones. Relax the facial features. Soften the eyes. Soften your eyebrows. Relax your head and just relax. Relax every part of your body. Savasana. Slowly coming back to the room. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. I want us to have our hands on top of our heart. We are going to sing 1 Om and 3 Shanti to end the class. When you are singing and feeling the warmth on your heart, imagine this green light circling your body, spreading from the heart to the rest of the body. So you are filled with self-love, filled with the Anahata heart chakra energy. Deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May our heart be filled with gratefulness, happiness, and lots of self-love. Bend the knees towards the chest, roll towards the side, and slowly press yourself up into a sitting position. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming to class. How do